appetizer. We have Kara Gardner joining us, and she comes to us from the Perfect Bite Company. What they specialize in are appetizers that use ingredients that are hard for us to use on our own, like phyllo dough and puff pastry. So, Kara, thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm great. How are you?
Well, I love these. It is my pleasure to always have you here because what you do is so superior to the norm from what we would usually see for the idea of a frank in a blanket. So I'm going to just hop to the other side of you for just a second to show you how many of these you're getting. A total of 50 of them. And almost every year I have a chance to go to the Fancy Food Show, which the past couple of years has been in the Javits Center in New York City. And that's where they reveal these things called Sophie Awards. This brand, this particular snack is a Sophie Award finalist, and I gotta tell you, there's usually over 3,000 entries that go in there to get down to the finalists that they have, and this is one of those that was a Sophie Award finalist. So I wanted you to know that as you're seeing all 50 pieces that are coming home to you. So when we look at this, what is special about the Frank itself?
So this is a no nitrate Frank. So it doesn't have MSG, it doesn't have corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup.
Okay.
And it doesn't have any nitrates. So it's an all beef dog as well.
Oh my goodness. So all beef, which is huge for the flavor.
It's huge, yes.
Which we love. And then none of those bad ingredients that we were just talking about. So even when we talk about the center, the protein, that's special. And then when we look inside, first of all, look at the color of that little Frank. That is gorgeous.
It is. And then you have a nice all butter puff pastry. So all butter makes it really nice and flaky, and you can see how beautiful this is flaking up front.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the color that you're getting on these. And then what's on the outside? These are not plain, so what's on the outside?
So we sort of gave a gourmet twist to your average pig in a blanket. So you have caraway seeds, Parmesan, toasted onion, sesame seeds, and yeah.
So that's what you're seeing right here. And then the poppy seeds that are all separated out here. These are the ingredients you're getting on the top. And hence the everything idea.
And when you talk about the qualitative difference, when you compare the nutrition fact panel to anyone else in the market, you'll see all of those high fructose corn syrups, the MSGs, and all of that. So you get a delicious dog and a wonderful puff pastry.
It's so good.
And all the toppings.
If you know someone who loves Franks in a blanket, that whole idea as far as appetizers go, and honestly, whenever there's a fancy party, there's some appetizers that can get a little crazy and weird that people say, okay, no thanks. Nobody passes these up.
They're the first to go.
If you're a protein eater, they are the first to go at every party.
They really are.
These are the best. I'm not kidding. These are the best you will have. The taste of the dough, just the Frank itself, the aroma of that before I even took a bite is exceptional.
It's such a good point. So when you're baking them, you just put them in the oven at 400 degrees and you bake them for 20 to 25 minutes. And you see this color is beautiful.
I mean, it's gorgeous. These look so beautiful.
Color, right? So you know when they're ready, and then your whole home smells wonderful.
So when we get these, they come frozen, correct?
They come frozen, and actually, you can see how many.
Oh my goodness!
This is a great representation, as Sharon said, of how many you get.
And then so funny. We look at all these.
5 packages of 10. So if you're at home just with the kids and your husband, you can open up 1 or 2. And if you're having a party, you can open up all of them. And then you see how this presents all the quantity right here.
They're gorgeous.
So everything that you get. And you know, Memorial Day is the gateway to the summer.
It is.
They're good for Memorial Day. They're good for the 4th of July. They're good all summer long.
Can I borrow these for a second?
Yes.
I want to do this on purpose for a moment because you cut this one in half earlier. These are hearty-sized Franks in a blanket. So I'm trying to do this and hide my Band-Aid because I had an injury a couple of weeks ago.
No.
If you cut this, thank you, I appreciate it. If you cut these in half and put toothpicks in them, you can double the amount of one bite popper appetizers. Because this, I would still take at least a couple of bites with one of these. But if I cut it in half, I would definitely squeeze some more out of this, which I think is kind of cool.
Finger foods are the key to every successful soiree. So now you've taken hot dogs and hamburgers, which are your classic Memorial Day food. You've given it into a bite-sized appetizer. Drink in one hand, finger food in the other, you're set.
You know what? The kids may actually eat this as their meal on Memorial Day, and because these are so gourmet, I'd be thrilled to serve these to my family as a meal. And the cool part is, like in my mind, I know I would probably pick out 3 for each of my kids. I'd probably eat 4 or 5. My husband would eat, like I can do the math in my head and only take out exactly what I need. So there's absolutely no waste. But if you're serving this, because again, Memorial Day is happening. That's this weekend. This is guaranteed to arrive on time for Memorial Day as long as you use your major credit card. as soon as you start putting out little finger foods like this, and then the little dipping sauce assortment, what did you put out for this purpose?
This is sriracha mayo.
Yum.
Sriracha is so hot right now.
It's
then
very
you've
hot.
got a nice honey mustard, and then just some relish just to mix it up in case someone wanted to open one up or dip it in.
And a classic mustard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
A honey
Frank's with
mustard.
mustard. I mean, for me, I'm a mustard and sauerkraut kind of girl. It goes back to my German heritage, but I love that you can make this so incredibly fun. And the kids, my son swears ketchup. I let him get away with it. I was like, honey, you're gonna have to learn how to do the mustard someday, but I let him get away with the
Condiments are a food group for my son too.
Right, they love to be active eaters,
I
right?
don't understand it, yeah. It's always lots of ranch and lots of ketchup, so.
And you know what? There's no auto delivery on this, so $27.24 on your 2 easy payments. Most of the foods we have in the show are not on easy pay, but this one is. And so if you'd like to stock up, because this may not just be about Memorial Day, this may be about 4th of July, or maybe you're planning an engagement party or a baby shower, and you want to have something that's a more elegant version of your traditional Frank in a blanket. It does not get any better or white tablecloth than this. And so you can stock up on a couple. If they don't open the boxes right away, how long will they stay good in the freezer for?
For 18 months.
Oh my gosh,
and
you'll be fine.
You're absolutely right, Sharon. We like to bring out the entertainer in everybody. So it's great for impromptu entertaining.
Yeah.
When someone's coming over and you're thinking, oh, you know, I just got home from work, I've got to throw something in the oven so fast.
And what's the time and temperature again?
So 400 degrees for 20 to 24 minutes. And you can see them start to get brown, and when you smell
And
them,
they
you
puff
know
up.
They're close.
They're awesome.
Yes.
So all 50 come home to you in your individual boxes of 10. So 5 boxes of 10, take out what you need when you want it. It's M54203. First time we've done it on 2 easy payments. Kara, thank you so much.
Sharon, thank you so much.
This is a Sophie Award finalist. That is a big deal in the food world. And I hope that you will take advantage of these because they truly are delicious. But Courtney, before we get to Courtney, still to come, hey, you know what? The little Franks in a blanket that we just had would share the plate beautifully with our Hip Chick Farms boxes of free-range chicken fingers, no antibiotics used in these, whole muscle chicken breast used in these, and they have sold out every single day we have presented them, and that is less than 10 minutes away. So before we get to that, I know you're standing with a good friend of ours. What do you guys have coming up?
Rick Roman. So we're so excited because if you don't know this guy, you are a chef, you owned a restaurant, and one of my favorite things about seeing him in a gourmet holiday show, food show here at QVC is he brings us stuff that he would have gotten at his restaurant, same kind of quality. It's like you skip the grocery store, you skip going